Country Diggers here. Today we're going to be talking about the wild haggis. Is it real or folklore? And we'll be talking about the real haggis too. Okay, I'll be reading from the Scotsman.com and an article by Thomas McKay. And the main article will be from The Myth and Mystery of Scotland's Wild Haggis. It is by Ewbank. So stay tuned. The Myth and Mystery of Scotland's Wild Haggis. Has a haggis ever run wild and free? If you believe a haggis is an iconic Scottish dish of sheep's stomach stuffed with spiced innards and oatmeal, then no. But one humorous theory posts that the haggis source is not the sheep, but rather the wild haggis, a creature with 4 legs and a shaggy mane. Legend surrounds the wild haggis. According to many cryptoid directories, the wild haggis is an unbalanced beast whose legs of unequal length enable it to lope up steep Scottish hillsides with ease. According to a mock academic paper on the subject of ultrasounds for wild haggi, this allows hags and their haglets to graze along the steep mountain slopes towards the rising sun and move through the heather. Physical depictions of the wild haggis vary, but one museum has a specimen. In a taxidermy display at the Kelvingrove Art Gallery and Museum in Glasgow, there is a lone wild haggis. Shaggy and short-legged, it is displayed inside a prepared haggis for comparison, and the plaque declares this the haggis. Of course, the fuzzy and fascinating wild haggis is not real. It belongs to the fake animal pantheon that includes jackalopes and drop bears, a creature of tall tales trotted out to test the credibility of tourists. While the origin of the wild haggis is lost to time, one early ode to the wild haggis wasn't even written by a Scot. In the January 2nd, 1924 edition of the New York Tribune, the satirical poet and journalist James J. Montague penned several stanzas describing a mythical hunt for a bearded, vicious haggis. My heart's in the highlands, 2 strings on my bow, to hunt the fierce haggis, man's awfulest foe. And well my baron have tear in his ye. Okay, this is Scottish language. For I shall not come back if the haggis hunts me. Okay. Montague's words seem to have stuck. In the British Isles in 2003, the press had a field day when a haggis company surveyed 1,000 American visitors to Scotland and found that a third believed in the wild haggis. In 2014, the Visit Scotland website posted a joking around reveal of blurry footage showing a swifty, scurrying, hedgehog-like haggis. Those interested in owning their own wild haggis can purchase a stuffed animal of the creature or haggis summoning whistles. Soon, though, on January 25th, haggis lovers will enjoy the dish at Burns Night, celebrations around the world, in honor of the Scottish poet Robert Burns. His admirers display a haggis to the tune of bagpipes, and recite the famed poem addressed to a haggis. In the poem, Burns remarks on the haggis's cheerful visage, Fairify your honest sonsy face. But he makes no mention of the wild beastie of the highlands. Okay, well, now we know. But did you know that the haggis is banned in the U.S.? Why did the U.S. ban haggis? You won't be able to buy a traditional haggis in the U.S. because it was banned in the 1970s. It became illegal to import haggis from Scotland in 1971, as there was a sanction on food containing sheep lungs, which constitutes a larger portion of the traditional haggis recipe. And the USDA said no to sheep lungs because they weren't edible. Okay? Haggis is a dish made from the liver, stomach, or heart of sheep or cows. Whatever meat is used is usually mixed with onion, oatmeal, and suet before being boiled in the animal's stomach. Traditionally, the meat is then served with a turnip and potato mash that is famously known in Scotland as neeps and tatties. All right, hope y'all enjoyed the tale of the wild haggis. All right, see you back soon. Bye.